Hey there. So, I did a video before that was scavenger hunt, bimotor contests, challenge number 1. This is the second half of that. This is the stuff that might be a little bit harder to find, so I thought that maybe I should put it in its own video. This is a little bit more challenging stuff to find in your house, but still stuff that most people can find in their house. So we'll go ahead and try Scavenger Hunt Challenge 2. If you haven't done Challenge 1, you should probably start with that one. All right. That's the one where I explain all the rules and stuff too, but I can explain them real fast here. So I'm going to tell you something to go find, and then you go find it, and you can pause me while you're going to go find it, because I already have all the stuff here with me. And then when you come back, then you can press play again, and then we'll do the challenge. And most of them are timer challenges, where you see if you can do something faster than you did it the first time. So if you have your mom or your dad or the adult who takes care of you has a timer on their phone or a stopwatch or something like that, maybe on their watch, then they can help you do the timer part. So the first thing that I want you to go and try to find is a cup and paper clips. If you don't have paper clips, then you could use something small like Cheerios or little coins, or maybe even like a little toy. Maybe if you have like little toy like Legos, the little kind, not the really big kind, or just something that you have a lot of little ones that can fit into a cup. So that's what we're going to find this time. Scavenger Hunt Part 1, go find a cup and paper clips, or whatever else if you can't find paper clips. So ready, set, go! You can pause me if you need to. Did you find it? I have a cup and I have paper clips. So, we're going to count out 10 paper clips. My paper clips are in a chain. I'm going to have to unchain them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 paper clips and 1 cup. And I'm going to I'll show you. I'm going to kind of scoot these paper clips out so that they're not all just right next to each other. All right, I'm going to start my timer and then pick up each paper clip and put them in the cup. It's like, have you ever heard of Minute to Win It? It's kind of like those kind of challenges. It's a game show where you have to do stuff super fast in a minute and see how fast you can do the thing, if you can do it faster than a minute or however many you can do in a minute. So that's kind of what we're doing. We're seeing how fast we can put 10 paper clips in 1 cup. And then we'll get our first time, and then we'll do it a second time and see if we can beat the first time. Okay? Ready, set, go! I had to make sure I don't miss the cup. Woo! All right, that was 10. I did that faster than I thought I would do. Did you go faster or slower than you thought that it would take you to do all of the paper clips? I'll set back up and I'll take a little while just in case it took you longer than me. That's okay if it did. So, all right, I've got my paper clips set up. You can dump your paper clips back out and kind of spread them out a little bit again. And get ready for round 2. I'm ready. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Round 2 starting. Ready, set, go. Try to beat your first time. Oh, I missed. Oh, that made me be slower than the first time. I missed the paper clip. That's okay. It's not a big deal if your second time takes longer than your first time. Sometimes it does that. If you want to, I want to, so I'm going to try it one more time and see if I can beat it, because I think I could go faster. Did you feel like you went your fastest possible, or did you feel like you could maybe go faster if you tried? If you feel like you could maybe go faster, then maybe you could do round 3 with me, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do round 3. This will be the last round, though. Are you ready? Set. Go. I'm trying so hard to go fast. Yay! I got faster that time. I got a little bit faster than I was the first time and the second time. All right. We finished the paperclip challenge. Let's find out what's next. Let me look at my list again. This time, I want you to find a straw. If you don't have a straw, then you could use a pencil. You could use a toothbrush. You can use anything that is long and skinny, like a pencil or a straw. So, like this type of thing. You could use a marker, but it needs to be the skinny kind of marker and not the fat kind of marker. We're not gonna draw with it. We're just gonna use it. So, all right, ready? Can you go find one? Ready, set, go. You can pause me if you need to. All right, did you find a straw? I have a blue straw. Blue is my favorite color. What's your favorite color? You'll have to tell me the next time that we talk. So, if you don't have a straw, you could use pencil, or you could use any one of those other things that I just said. So what we're gonna do is, we're gonna start by holding on to the straw in the middle. Like you're pinching it with your first 2 fingers and your thumb. And then, did you see what I did there? I twirled it. I twirled it by letting go with my first finger. I'm putting my first finger around the back. And then pushing down on it, letting go with my thumb. So I'm using my fingers to twirl it. I'll try to go real slowly so you can see what I'm doing. So this is how I started. And then I took off my first finger. And then I put my first finger back on the bottom. And then I took off my thumb and put my thumb on the bottom. And I took off my second finger and put my second finger on the top to twirl it. So we're going to try to twirl it. How fast can you get it to twirl? You could set a timer and see how many twirls you can do in 10 seconds. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to set my timer for 10 seconds. My timer for 10 seconds can work for you too, because it'll be the same amount of 10 seconds either way. Ready? I'm going to see how many I can do. I'm going to count quietly to myself so that if you're counting something different, then you don't get confused by my counting. Ready, set, go. Woo! How many twirls did you get? I got a whole bunch of twirls in mine. All right, now we're going to try something else. We're going to try twirling it the other direction. So I've been twirling it this way. Now I want to try to twirl it this way. I have bad allergies today. All right, so basically your fingers just need to do the opposite of what they were doing a minute ago to make it go the other way. If you were making it twirl towards your pinky, now you're making it twirl towards your thumb. I'll do it slowly, and I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm starting like this. Take off my second finger and put it under, and lift it up. Take off my thumb and put it under, and push it up. Take off my first finger and put it on top to push it down. Up, over, down. Can you twirl it both ways? Can you make it switch ways? Can you twirl it with your other hand? All these things are tricky, huh? All right, we completed the straw challenge. Are you ready for the next challenge? The next thing that I want you to try to find is cards. You could use cards like playing cards. I have some cards from a game that I have upstairs, but these little type of cards, these little square cards, we need 5 of them. You could use cards that are from, like, you could use the kind of cards that have numbers on them. You could use Uno cards. You could use Go Fish cards. You could use any kind of cards as long as they're cards. So, you can pause me if you need to while you go find it, because I've got mine right here. But you go find 5 cards and then come back. If you don't have them, then you can just skip this part of the video. Or you could just watch and see what I do so that later, if you can find some cards, then you could try it. So, all right, I'll be here. Are we ready when you get back? Ready, set, go! Did you find 5 cards? All right, here's what we're going to do with them. Now, my cards are, I didn't think about the fact that my cards are kind of orange and my table is kind of orange. And I don't really have anything that I can put a blanket down, maybe. Let's see, so that you can see what I'm actually doing. I'll just have my blanket here. My blanket's got kitties on it. All right. Now I'm going to set up my cards. I'm going to put down all 5 of them. And then, with the timer, then we're going to start the timer and then flip all the cards over to the other side. And then stop it. And see how long it took us to do that. And then we'll try it again and see if we can beat it. Ready? Set, go! Woo, that was a fast one. I flipped all of my cards over to the other side, and now I know how long it took me to do it. So, I'm going to start the timer again, and then flip them all back over and see if I can beat my first time. Are you ready? Did you get your first time and you're ready to flip them back over? Ready, set, go! Woo! Oh no, I went woo and I forgot to stop my timer. That's okay, I still beat my first time. I'm gonna do this one again since this one was so fast. I'm just gonna flip them all over. Ready? You wanna do another round with me? We'll flip them one way and then flip them the other way and see if we can beat our first time. Okay? Ready, set, go! Woo, I got that one down to really fast. How fast of a time can you get? I'm going to see if I can beat it again, but I don't know. That one might have been my fastest round. All right, here goes. Ready, set, go! Woo, that was my fastest round. I got faster and faster every time. Man, that was a challenging one because I kept almost folding the cards, and that was not what I wanted to do. All right, we have, I think, 2 challenges left to go. Let me see. We have 1, 2. Yep, 2 challenges left to go. All right, here's what I want you to try to find next. I want you to try to find 8 buttons. If you don't have buttons, then you could use coins, or the coins would need to be the same kind. So they would need to be all pennies or all, quarters or nickels or dimes. You could use tokens from a game, or you might have play money. You could use play money. Anything that's kind of small and round and flat, because we're going to stack them up. So, you can pause me if you need to while you go find them. Ready, set, go. Did you find all of the buttons or coins? I don't even have buttons, so I'm going to use coins. I have some quarters that I use for doing laundry. So I went ahead and got my quarters out. I need 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to stack them up. Eight quarters. I've got a little stack. If you're using buttons or if you're using something else, all 8 of them might not be able to stack up before it falls over because different things stack in different ways. So it's okay if it can't get all 8 before it falls over. I just figured 8 was the most that we would be able to stack. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a timer and see how fast I can stack all of them up. And then I'm going to try to beat it. Here I go. If you're using buttons or something else that doesn't stack as well, you could just try to see how many you can get before it falls over if you wanted to. Here I go. Ready, set, go. Oh, all right. I got my first time. I did that in about 10 seconds. I got my stack of 8. I'm going to spread them all back out. And then I'm going to try again. See if I can go even faster this time. All right. Are you ready? Set. Go! Woo! I did it even faster the second time. Big stack of 8. I wonder how many I could stack up, but I don't have that many. I only have like 12, so I think I can stack up 12. If you have more buttons or more coins, you can see how tall of a stack you could get before they fall over. All right, you completed my coin stacking challenge. Let's see what the last one is. The last challenge of all the challenges is aluminum foil. Oh no, I didn't bring mine down here. I'm gonna have to go and get it too. I thought I brought it. All right, well this time I guess you get to see me actually go on a scavenger hunt. So I'm gonna run, I'm gonna set my timer and see how fast I can go get the aluminum foil. And you can go and get some too. So tin foil is like that kind of silver crinkly stuff that you use to cover food or cover, you know, while your mom or dad or the adult who takes care of you is cooking. So I'm gonna go run up and get mine from my kitchen, and you run and get yours. And I'm gonna set my timer and see how fast I can run and get it. Ready, set, go! I'll be right back. I'm back! Woo! I went and got the aluminum foil in 35 seconds. This is what I'm talking about. Tin foil. All right. I hope that you're back too. If you're not, you could always pause me. So here's what we're going to do with this. We're going to tear off a piece. Aluminum foil is loud. And then we're going to tear it into 5 smaller pieces. So, I got 2 pieces. 3 pieces. 4 pieces. 5 pieces. All right. It's okay if they don't look all the same. Got 5 pieces of aluminum foil. And I'm going to time it and scrunch one into a ball and see then if I can beat it with the second time. So, here I go. I'm going to start by scrunching up the first one. And then I'm going to start by scrunching up the second one and see which one goes the fastest. So, ready, set, go! All right, there was my first one. I'm going to go ahead and scrunch the second one. All right, there was my second one. I'm going to go ahead and scrunch the third one. All right, there was my third one. I'm going to go ahead and scrunch the fourth one. All right, there was my fourth one. I'm going to go ahead and scrunch the fifth one. Woo! I think my fastest one that I did was the fifth one. I got all these little scrunch balls. Let's see. Wonder if I could scrunch them down even further. Scrunch it into very, very small. Squeezing it with my hand to scrunch it as much as I possibly can. What's the tightest, the smallest? Can you scrunch it until it's just a teeny tiny ball? I like playing with aluminum foil. Scrunch, crunch, crunch. Wow! Got all these little balls. If you still have your cup from earlier, you could try to throw them into it. 4 out of 5, that's not bad. Maybe the next time that we see each other, you could make up a game for me to play. Like I just made up that one where I throw the balls into the cup. Or I could throw the cotton balls from earlier. I could throw those into the cup. 3 out of 5. Still not bad. There's all sorts of things that you can do with all the little things around your house. You could go on a scavenger hunt with your mom or your dad or the adult who takes care of you and just find the things that you have around the house and see what sorts of fun things you can make up to play with them. But you completed 10 challenges. If you watched both of the videos, you completed the straw challenge, the lid challenge, the button challenge, the cotton ball challenge, the aluminum foil challenge, the penny challenge, the card challenge, the pencil challenge, the paper challenge, and the paper clip challenge. That is a lot of challenges you completed and a lot of exercises you did for your hands. That is very good work that you did with me today. And I had so much fun playing with you. And I will see you next time. See you later.